Hi, and welcome to my channel, Laura's Library Card. So today's video, I'm doing the Booktube Numbers Tag. I was tagged by Kazen over at Always Doing. I will leave a link to her channel up in the cards and down in the description. Check that out. And I will also leave a link down to the original creator of this tag, Jim. So check out the description for both of their wonderful videos. So this is a number of questions that are for Booktube creators, and they are all centered around numbers. So let's just dive right in. The first question is, what was your first Booktube video? And I had to look back and check and see what this was. And I actually released two videos on the same date of May the 6th, 2020. The first one was a minute and 10 seconds long. It is a sort of intro to my channel. I'll link that down below if you really want to see it. The other video was my April wrap-up for April of 2020. The second question is, how many books are you currently reading? And getting called out on the second question. Okay, cool. I have a number of books on my currently reading shelf on Goodreads, including Talking to Strangers, which is by Malcolm Gladwell. It's a nonfiction title. Take a Hint, Dani Brown by Talia Hibbert, and also They Never Learn by Lane Fargo. Those three are sort of pick up when I feel like it, and I haven't felt like it in a while. I do have four other titles that I am a little more actively currently reading, and those include A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas, Under the Whispering Door by T.J. Klune, Fire in His Veins by Ruby Dixon, and Book Lovers by Emily Henry, which I just started today. The third question is, what were the top 3 books you read last year? I did do a video on the top 5 books I read that I loved in 2021. I will leave a link to that up in the cards and down in the description. And it was hard to pick just 3 of those 5. And also that video is laden with honorable mentions. So I urge you to check out that video because I speak positively about quite a number of books, but I have decided that my top 3 books from 2021 are Disability Visibility, First Person Stories from the 21st Century, which is Alice Wong. This is a nonfiction title that I read and thoroughly enjoyed. Collection of essays and speeches and a whole bunch of nonfiction works by disabled voices, and was really empowering. Anxious People by Frederick Bachman, which is on my wish list, so I don't have the copy of that, but again, really great character study that I found extremely moving, though I know it's kind of hit and miss with people on Booktube. And I would say my top favorite from 2021 was Transcendent Kingdom by Ya Jesse, which I do have here. Transcendent Kingdom by Ya Jesse. I really love this book. I think it was sort of tailor-made for me just because it has a lot to do with theology and neuroscience, which are 2 of my favorite subjects ever. So it just really rang all of my bells and hit that sweet spot. Question 4 is, how many books did you read last year? And my total was 129. Question 5 is, how many books have you rated as 5 stars this year? And I just really don't hand out that many 5-star ratings. I did reread Heartstopper Volume 1 by Alice Oseman and again gave it 5 stars. It's just so cute and precious and wonderful, and the show is an amazing adaptation, so highly recommend that one. And I also have given out 5 stars to a recent graphic novel that all of these are graphic novels, which is kind of weird because I don't even feel like I read that many of them. But I recently gave 5 stars to The Girl from the Sea by Molly Knox Ostertag, which was also a super cute sapphic romance with a little bit of magical realism in there with a Selkie. And also I don't usually rate my nonfiction, but a recent 5-star that I super loved was nonfiction title Seek You, A Journey Through American Loneliness by Kristen Radke, which one of my bestest friends in the whole world actually hand-delivered me this beautiful hardcover copy. Thoroughly loved this book and can't wait to read it again and annotate this time and really indicate which parts of the text and quotes really meant a lot to me, because this book really hit home for me and I think is a good read for anybody who wants to kind of a general primer on the topic of loneliness. Question 6 is, do you have a reading target for this year and are you on track? Yes, I did set my Goodreads goal at a goal of 100 books, which I surpassed last year, and currently I am 9 ahead of schedule. So I might have a stretch goal, maybe 120, 150, something like that. We shall see how the year turns out. Question 7 is, how many pages long is the book you are reading now? And as I said in question 2, I am currently reading quite a number, but Book Lovers by Emily Henry is the book that I started today, and that is 384 pages long according to Goodreads. Question 8 is, how long are your videos? And they kind of vary wildly all over the map, but I did a quick sampling of the top, my most recent 24 videos, and the average length was 17 minutes, and that's because I like to talk a lot, and I would like them to be shorter, ideally, but I just can't shut up, so yeah, cool. Question 9 is, do you have a favorite number? And I don't really feel like I have a favorite number, but I suppose I'll be generic and say 3. And the last question is, do you have a book on your shelves with a number in the title on the cover? Title or cover? Yes, I do. I have One to Watch by Kate Stayman in London, and I read this book last year, I think, maybe in 2020, I can't remember, and I actually quite liked it, even though I know there was a lot of controversy about that. So, one to watch. All that's left to do is tag some friends, so I'm going to tag Nat at Nerdy Nat Reads, Robin from Robin Reads, and Rachel from It's Rachel C. Check out all of their channels linked down in the description. Thanks so much for watching, and it was really fun to do another tag video. It's been a hot minute. And I sort of feel like tag videos are not going around as much as they were a year or 2 years ago. So if you have any comments on anything I said today, please leave that down below in the comments. Thanks for watching. Bye!